Hello and welcome back to Only Pay. In this video, we'll examine how Tesla is modernizing its manufacturing process by utilizing a new body and battery design that will give them a significant competitive advantage. Tesla's new design consists of two enormous Giga castings and a crucial battery pack that supports the vehicle's structure, which reduces mass by 10% while saving 370 parts and extending the range by up to 14 miles. With 8 6,000-ton machines in Giga Berlin and two different Giga castings, Tesla is using something called the Giga Press, a very powerful machine made by a company called Hydra. These machines are used for high-pressure aluminum die casting, which is a way to make large metal parts for cars. Tesla can produce 4,000 vehicles per day or 2,800 per week for a staggering 1.5 million vehicles annually. Let's examine the specifics and see how this groundbreaking manufacturing process operates. But first, subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. Tesla's Model 3 was their first attempt at a mass-produced electric vehicle, and it was released in 2017. Sandy Monroe, a car expert, dismissed the vehicle's technology as being hidden and not worth his time, but after being prompted to do so a year later, he was astounded by what he discovered. Tesla was a leader in a number of fields, including battery technology, drivetrain, and electronics, but the car's body was too heavy, complex, expensive, and challenging to produce. Monroe discovered that the vehicle body was completely unacceptable because there were numerous different types of welds and fastening techniques, and there were 9 parts in the wheel well rather than just one, increasing complexity and a likelihood of failure. Monroe offered Tesla 227 suggestions for improvement, but the body remained the main issue. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, decided to up their body design game after taking note of this constructive criticism. Tesla has made the decision to revolutionize their body and battery engineering by developing a leapfrog product that will put them years ahead of the competition, because Musk wants Tesla to be the best manufacturing company in the world and is tired of hearing criticism about the quality of Tesla's vehicles. Their new body design, which will be used starting with the Model I at their Giga Berlin factory in Germany, is composed of two enormous Giga castings and a crucial battery pack that serves as the vehicle's structural support. The new design will reduce mass by 10%, save 370 parts, and increase the range of the vehicle by up to 14 miles. The Giga castings alone are not the product. As previously mentioned, Tesla is using something called the Gigapress, a very powerful machine produced by a company called Hydra, to introduce new machinery to the world of automotive manufacturing. Large metal parts for cars can be produced using these machines for high-pressure aluminum die casting. Hydra has been producing these types of machines since 1946, and its parent company Elkey and Technology has installed them in all 4 of its Gigafactories around the world, including at least 3 in Giga Shanghai, 2 in California, and 1 in each of Giga Berlin and Giga Austin. Similar business lines exist in Hong Kong, but Hydra specializes in high-tech projects that call for imported machinery, whereas Elkey covers other markets. Elon Musk claimed that Hydra even has a subsidiary in China called Hydra China, and that these 2 countries provided the first 2 Giga presses that Tesla received. These machines are enormous and powerful. The Model I casting machine has a clamping force of 6,000 metric tons, which means it can apply 6,000 tons of pressure to the metal mold, and get this, Tesla is said to have ordered an 8,000-ton machine for the Cybertruck machine, which weighs about 420 tons or about 900,000 pounds. But why are these machines so special? Well, they can create really large parts within thin walls, which is ideal for creating car parts. And they do it quickly, with each machine having a horsepower. Tesla's proprietary aluminum alloy is melted down at an extremely high temperature of 850 degrees Celsius, after which any byproducts are removed from the metal surface, and the metal is then transported through pipes into a warming oven where a variety of gases are used to prevent impurities. A robot coats the mold with oil to make it easier to remove the casting later. The mold is then clamped shut, the air inside is purged, and 80 kilometers of molten metal are injected at a super-fast 10 meters per second. The mold fills up in just 60 to 100 milliseconds, which is insanely quick. The metal cools and is removed by another robot and placed into a quenching tank. The excess aluminum is then immediately cut off and recycled. The current Tesla mega castings, which are essentially very large car parts, were examined by Sandy Monroe and his team, who discovered that they are primarily made of silicon and aluminum, making them robust without the need for additional heat treatment that might cause problems. The new Model I Tesla will likely use the same alloy to make even bigger castings that hold the entire rear underbody and crash rails together. This is a big deal because it means they can make car parts in one big piece instead of a lot of little ones. The Model 3 used to have 70 parts for the rear underbody, but it only uses 2 big mega castings now. It's difficult to convince people in the automotive industry to take this idea seriously, but Tesla's president of heavy-duty trucking, Jerome Gilliam, thinks it's a good one. In fact, he stated in 2019 that Tesla will produce cars in the same manner as Tor vehicles, and Elon Musk made a similar declaration in 2021. It's interesting to note that the founder of a business that collaborates with Tesla's casting partner also mentioned producing cars in a manner similar to that of toy cars, which suggests that Tesla may be collaborating with them to produce even larger castings. Oh, and the casting partner has a massive machine called the Gigapress that can produce enormous car components. It's possible that other businesses could copy the tactic and use these large machines to create their enormous castings, since someone who's a big fan of their machines even ordered 3 of them, including one that is the biggest die casting machine in the world. Other automakers could try to reverse engineer or create their one-piece design, since Tesla has a patent for the multi-directional unit body casting machine, which enables them to create the majority of the car with just a few large pieces. Other automakers have a special machine that makes custom parts for their cars, so it's not very useful for them to copy these parts exactly. People have been wondering why Tesla doesn't just buy the company that makes this unique machine called the Gigapress, but Tesla doesn't need that many of these machines, and they should outsource production to be more flexible in the future. Plus, if they bought the company to make the Gigapress, they wouldn't be able to compete with Chinese automakers who have been trying to copy Tesla's methods. Due to the fact that a large number of vehicle parts depend on a small number of machines, one potential drawback of Tesla's Gigapress is that if any of these machines break down for maintenance or repairs, it could stop the production of entire lines unless Tesla can quickly get them back up and running. Another issue is that if a car built using Gigapress technology is involved in a minor collision, the entire vehicle would be deemed a write-off. This isn't ideal because insurance premiums for Tesla's vehicles might go up, but Tesla is developing its insurance product to keep premiums down. Sandy Monroe also noted that a minor incident wouldn't harm the Giga casting because a significant impact would be required to penetrate the sturdy Giga casting in order to do such harm. Elon Musk also stated that any damaged component could be taken out and replaced, but that doing so would lead to a patchwork design with weaker structural integrity. Overall, Tesla's Gigapress is being incorporated into all of its factories around the world and is thought to be the future of automotive manufacturing. The Gigapress will enable more affordable, lighter, and longer-range vehicles and will help Tesla increase its production output while creating high-quality, precise electric vehicles. What do you think of the Gigapress? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fantastic content.